Thank you for joining me today. This is lesson 58 of our Year 1 Phonics program. My name's Ashley, and are you ready to get started? I know I am. Shall we look at the homework we had from the last lesson? How did you go with it? Did your words look like mine? If you need to pause and check your work, pause now. Otherwise, let's get started with the lesson. Okay, let's start our lesson with some phonological awareness. So stand up, give your body a bit of a wriggle and switch on your ears and get ready. So today we're going to be adding phonemes to words. All right, get those ears ready for listening. Our first word, here we go. Ok, add lock. Got it? Okay, next one. Say ink, ink. Add p, pink. Next one. Say L, L. Add t, tell. Good. Say amp, amp. Add k, camp. Say us, us. Add b, bus. Say oat, oat. Add b, boat. Say oak, oak. Add s, soak. Say earth, earth. Add b, birth. Well done. Great listening. Okay, let's review some of those definitions we've been learning. A syllable is a beat in a word and always has a vowel sound. An open syllable is when the vowel is open. There is no consonant closing it in. A closed syllable is when the vowel is closed by at least one consonant and it makes the vowel short. A verb is the action part of a sentence. It tells us something is happening or the state of something. An adverb describes a verb. And remember, we add the suffix -ly to the end of that word. And a schwa is a vowel sound that is spoken without any stress. Good job. Okay, let's look at some of the graphemes and review them. Or, O, ow. E, a. A, at. I, it. O, op. U, up. I, e. I. O. Suffix -ly, like or how. Suffix y, full of or tends to. O. And our grapheme from last lesson. O-E, toe, O. Great work. Okay, let's do some reading and practice those graphemes. Right. Oh, I can tell there's lots of long O graphemes in here. Okay, let's get started. K, O, N, cone. Th, O, throw. F, O, s, foes. Oat, oat. Cone, throw, foes, oat. Next line. K, L, oak, s. Cloaks. P, o, ch, poach. K, L, o, th, s. Clothes or clothes? Voice that consonant there. Clothes. Shallow, shallow. Cloaks, poach, clothes, shallow. J-o, Joe. floating, floating. O-T-E-O-T, briefly, briefly. Should we read them all again? Let's start at the top. Cone, throw, foes, oat, cloaks, poach, clothes, shallow, Joe, floating, oaty, briefly. My oats tasted oaty this morning. Well done, great reading. Shall we do some writing? You go and get a pencil and something to write on, and I'll set up the board. Press pause, I'll see you back in a minute. Great to have you back. You've got your pencil and something to write on? At the top of your page, I want you to write our long O graphemes. O-A, O, O-E, O, and O-W, O below. Get ready to write. Here we go. The first word is flow. Flow, flow. Flow. Could be this one, and it could be this one. It's O-W. O. O. Flow. Great work. Give it a tick if it looks like mine. The next word, moat. M-O-T. 3 phonemes. Moat. The O is in the middle of the word. I'm going to use O-A. M-O-T. M-O-T. Yeah, that's right. Give yourself a tick. Last one, foe. Foe. F-O. 2 phonemes. It's at the O is at the end. I've already used this one. Do you remember that from last lesson? F-O. O-E-O. Well done. Do you remember what foe means? An enemy. Great work. I'm really proud of my spelling today. You ready to move on? Okay. Let's find out what our new learning is today. Ooh, hang on a minute. Let's check in here and see if there's any clues. So we know O-E-O, O-A-O, split digraph, O. What's in here? Hey, who's this little fella lying down having a snooze? It's Olaf. Hi, Olaf. You joining us for our lesson today? And what's Olaf left in here? It's O, Olaf, open syllable O. Oh, thanks, Olaf. Thanks for helping us. Oh, he's also left something here. Look at this. Olaf's floating snow home. Oh, that's what it is. It's Olaf's floating snow home. Oh, well, thanks for joining us, Olaf. I'll leave that down there. Right, let's have a look then. So this is our new graphing today. O, open, O. Ready to write? Get your fingers in the air. O, open, O. O, open, O. O, open, O. Open syllable O. Fabulous. I'll pop this up here and let's start with some Kung Fu blending and practice our new phoneme. O. Right. Now, we know that O by itself will be found in an open syllable. So when we do our blending today, listen for that final O in the syllable. Okay, our first word, my little grasshoppers, is no. No. Hoo. O. No. Go. Go. Hoo. Go. O. go. Next word, open. 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 Last one, over. 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 Well done. Did you hear some of those schwa sounds at the end of those final syllables? I certainly did. Okay, I'm going to do something a little bit different today to help us understand how to break words into syllables. So I've got my trusty scissors and some words, and I'm going to help you break these words up before we read them. Okay. The first word is open. Let's just chop that. Open. Open. Did you hear that first syllable? It was open, O, wasn't it? Right. Let's chop this word at the syllable break. Now let's read it again. Open. Open. Right? Let's try another one. Open syllable O. Sofa. I'm going to cut that syllable break there. Let's try and read that now. Sofa. 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 Can you see there's no consonant at the end of that first syllable? So it must be open O. Sofa. That was a schwa, wasn't it? Next one. Robot. Chop it. Robot. Yeah, I agree. Let's chop it after that first O. Now let's read it. Robot. Robot. Is there a syllable after this first, a consonant at the end of this first syllable? Robot. No. Robot. Let's do one more. Ooh. Disco. There's no consonant here, so that must be open syllable. Disco. Disco. Let's have a look at that first syllable. Dis. Is there a consonant after the vowel? So that must be a short vowel. We've closed the vowel with a consonant. So we say disco. Disco. Put it together, disco. You ready to do some reading? Come over to the board. Right. So keep that thinking in your mind while we break up these words and read them. We've already done this one. Remember, think in your syllables. Robot. Ot. End of the first syllable. No consonant. Open syllable O. Robot. Next one. Hippo. 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 This is a little bit tricky, this one. When we say it, we say hippo, but when we write it in syllables, we write it hip-po. Don't worry, your teacher will explain that one. Next one. Two vowels. B-r-o-k. Broken. Broken. Robot. Hippo. Broken. Next line. D-is-k-o. Disco. Disco. S-o-f. Sofa. There's no consonant there, but we don't say sofa. Come and sit on the sofa. No, in our speaking voice we say sofa. That's schwa. Next one, G-E-K-O. Gecko. That one's a little bit tricky, isn't it? Gecko. Gecko. Ooh, it's a bit messy. Sorry, guys. Last line. L-O-G-A-N. Logan. I've got a friend called Logan. Logan. Yeah, that makes sense. Logan. O-P-N. Open. Open. Trophy. 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 Shall we try and read them all together? Help me. Let's read. Robot, hippo, broken, disco, sofa, gecko, Logan, open, trophy. How did you go? If you need a bit more practice, just rewind and go back and listen to that again and practice reading them. Okay. Shall we practice some spelling now to get that open syllable into our long-term memory? I'll set up the board. Okay, ready to write? At the top of your page, easy. Write O, open syllable, O. It says the long vowel sound, O. Rounded lips, O. All right, our first word we're going to spell today is go. G-O. G-O. Two phonemes. G-O. No consonant at the end, so we know G-O, go. Our next word rhymes with go. Take away the G. Put in N. What word? No. N-O. N-O. No. Okay, next word. Oh, easy. Say no. Take away N. Put in S. What word? So. You got it. So. So. Okay, let's get a little tricky now. The word is open. Two syllables. Open. O-P-N. Four phonemes. O-P-N. O. I'm going to use my spelling voice for this one. P-E-N. Open. Now say it in your speaking voice. Open. Open. Great. Last one, my favourite, robot. Let's chop it into syllables. Robot. Two syllables. How many phonemes? I'll tap them over here. R-O. B-O-T. Robot. R-O. Bot. Easy. Bot. How did you go? Do your words look like mine? Give yourself a tick. And today I'm going to give myself a love heart because I love it. All right. Are you ready to do some reading? I know I am. I'll get the board ready. Ready for our fluency passage today? I think there's going to be lots of long O phonemes in this today. Let's have a quick scan before we read. Oh, I think there's one. There's another. There's O Logan. This looks like a name. Hokey pokey for a mo. Oh, we've got quite a few open syllables. Are you ready? Let's start reading. 50. 50. That's an interesting word because often when we have a short vowel followed by a consonant like F or S, we double it. But here in 50, it's a little bit irregular. It means 5 tens, 50. 50 robots went to the disco in Logan for Olaf's birthday. Let's read that again. 50 robots went to the disco in Logan for Olaf's birthday. Lucky Olaf, he's got 50 robot friends. Let's keep reading. They did the okey pokey for a moment. It was crazy fun. Can you imagine 50 robots doing the hokey pokey? It does sound like crazy fun. Let's go back and read it all together, like we're reading in a talking voice, like we're talking to someone. 50 robots went to the disco in Logan for Olaf's birthday. They did the hokey pokey for a moment. It was crazy fun. My goodness. That's interesting. This is called an apostrophe. It means something belongs to someone. Whose birthday? Olaf's. It belongs to Olaf. It's his birthday. How did you go? Why don't you pause and practice reading that through a few more times? Right, ready for your dictation? Oh, it's a little long one. Here we go. The hippo rode a pony over the road to get home. How on earth is a hippo riding a pony? I'll never know. All right, let's try that again. Count the words. The hippo rode a pony over the road to get home. 11 words. We've got this, guys. Are you ready? The hippo rode a pony. Who rode a pony? The hippo. What do we start our sentence with? Capital letter. The hippo. I can hear hip. Hip. Po. Remember, in our spelling voice, hippo. But we say hippo. What did he do? He rode a pony. Rode a pony. 2 syllables. Pony. Pony. Where did he ride this pony? Over the road. Over. O. Open syllable. Over. Over the road. The road. Road. To get where? To get home. To get. Home. How did you go? Check your work with mine. You might need to pause. But gee, your writing's getting better. I feel really sorry for that pony. Hope he's all right. Okay, so let's review what we learnt today. Open, O. Get ready to write. O, open, O. O, open, O. O, open, O. Well done. Right, ready to look at our homework for today? Oh, it looks like a word grid. So today I think you just need to practice breaking these words into their syllable parts. So I chopped mine, and you might like to do that too. Do you remember I chopped mine up? disco, disco. But you could also do this. Trophy, trophy. 1 syllable, 2 syllable. Let's try one more. Hippo, hippo. 1 syllable, 2 syllable. Have a go yourself and check back in tomorrow to see how you went, okay? All right. Well, that's it for today. I've had a great time. Have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you later, alligator. Bye.